Testing, testing. 1, 2, 4, 5. How's it going, everybody? We should be live. I did not mean to make that rhyme, but I seem to. Okay, looks like we are live. Oh, we are live. Live on YouTube. We're just YouTubing it right now. I need to start streaming more on Twitch and other platforms, but right now we're live on YouTube. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna play the latest updates on Bricks Over Blocks. We've got some really good updates today. Let's see what we have. So, looking on our Discord in our build channel, we can check out some of our latest bugs. We got some bug fixes coming in. We've got a wide head. The wide head mode is not growing when you pick up another wide head pickup. Not growing when you pick up another wide head pickup. Oh, so the second time you pick one up? Story mode, star and score not showing, so that should be updated this round. Music not playing on the cave levels. Increased voice management priority. So we're gonna see if the everything works in the music works in the cave levels. Endless mode and timed endless mode save the high scores. UI for high scores on timed and endless selection screen. Great, great, great. Character gets stuck on brick when jumping on fish. Bug happens at the end of the launch when the velocity is lower than the threshold for breaking bricks. So we added a check if launched by moving obstacles instead of any check for the velocity of the player. Okay. From level design update, we have an update on the forest level. Forest levels 4 and 5 have been added. New factory level 1. Level factory 2, utilize the factory tank as the background floor. All right, here we go. We're gonna check all our updates. All right, let's just start playing. Gonna make some comments. I'm hoping to get a lot of audio updates soon. For anyone watching this stream, the live stream, these will all be cut up into shorter videos for YouTube as well. But also, consider subscribing. I'm the Checkpoint Professor. We're a team of 5 developing Bricks Over Blocks. It is currently early access on Steam. Go buy it now. We'll be working on a September 1st update, most likely this build or a variation of this current build that I'm playing right now. So here we go. Player controller support seems to be working. If this next update I actually want to submit as a 100% controller suggested, because everything is working as it should. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We had an issue with scrolling through. Let me switch this. Scrolling through these the different modes last time. All right, so let's go to story mode. Everything is activated. I think I've played through everything. So it only goes. Nope, it goes past level 20. Let's see. There's no way to. I can't scroll through it though. I can scroll down. So we are all the way up to level 28. I've played through level 20, but we have more levels. So I don't know how much time I'll have to play today. So I think if we start, say around level 9 in city mode, and I don't think a lot of these have been updated yet. Still just has the ping pong sound when the ball hits the blocky. So we do want to increase some of our crazy sounds. I'm going to try and do this without taking any damage to my bricks. My blocks. Let's see what we can do here so that we can get... Oh, there's one of the big ones. I love those. Okay, look at that. We got the big blocky head. He's purple now. I love it. And I got another one. And you can see the light change when I collected the second... the second head growing thing. Oh, it didn't change that time, which is weird. Okay, got the rockets. Now these rockets, we need some good rocket sounds. We want... I don't know what the sounds are. But that's something we want to stick Pierre on, our amazing sound designer on that one. That one didn't break though. I wonder if we can fix that. Those false breaks. But really what it's looking at is the proximity of any projectile within the last hit of the brick. And so we're getting false positives, essentially. But that's fine, not the biggest deal. All right, here is the final boss level. So in this one, I made those bricks bigger as just kind of a test bed. We're currently playing with what these brick enemies on these final levels could look like. So we're going to be doing 10 total courses in story mode. So we have our slick new level designer currently tasked with figuring out what kind of 10th level mechanics we can add. And then, oh, that was a nice jump. That was a nice jump. Look at all those combos. Oh no, I hit one of my blocks. I'm trying to get some kind of finale, and then after that, really focusing on level progression. So it feels like it's ramping in difficulty, and story-wise, maybe we even have something else going on in the background. So take note, designers. One of the things we've been doing this last few weeks is we sent out some job postings for some new interns. So when we first started this game last year, we had several interns, and my partner and I did some advertising at several schools, and I think we were a little bit more assertive when we asked for career advisors and faculty to share those. This year we were a little bit more passive, and it kind of showed. We got we've had like 3 applicants so far, 1 in social media and then 1 in writing. We're really hoping to get some like level designers, programmers, like effects artists that wanted to come in and contribute to some of the final polish pieces we want for the game, and we haven't seen them so far, which is fine. I think since that's the case, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Actually, running an internship and managing interns on top of a full-time job and the multiple things we're doing is actually a lot of work, and we do have a pretty amazing team right now, so it's okay. It's okay. Cool. So that was the 10th level. Here's our work in progress currently for the forest. I hear some birds chirping, which is great. Some of the images as I've seen, yeah, buddy, that's fun jumping off those fish. This is a previous version where the trees are still not completely put together. One of the things we could do, and this might help OLED if you're watching, is combining some of those tree meshes so into single tree objects. It'd be a lot easier to place those around. Some little tricks and tips I wish I'd done when I started putting this all together is actually building out those trees as single assets, because where they are now, where they're multiple assets, was real bare. It was a real pain in the rear to set dress the scene. So that made make it a lot easier. I do also like the idea, as we have time. Oh, look at that. Okay, we still have that bug where when you're in big head mode, I love how it's still like firing off his cannon. And why did he respawned in? Oh, that makes sense though. He respawned in as his non-plus. Oh, look. So even a small blockhead, those death volumes need to be moved out a little further. So, please fix that. So we've lost 2 lives at no fault of my own. So now I'm going to be very careful not to get close to the edges. No wall jumping for me. No wall jumping for me. But yeah, we need to tighten up the environment art in here. The other big one is in the city. We have this really nice custom toxic water effect in the city. It's like that purple water. We need to get some rushing water effects in here. Like this is a stream coming through. We need splashes on the fish when they jump through, and a splashing sound as they're jumping through. I think they're probably making a glub glub sound right now, but these are kind of the polished things. that we need to do. Not to mention, this is still my work in progress level. And that's why it said whip. It really needs some multi-ball. So this is where my level designer come in. And let's update this. This week, see that? There's a false positive on the final brick smash. There we have the real one. Did we get the 4 stars? Yes, we did. All right, let's go next. All right, this is one of the custom levels coming in. You can see the character spawning a little high at the beginning, and that's okay. I do like these little platforms that I can jump on. I think that's a really fun twist. I think the bottom blocks need some more. They feel like they're all kind of floating. Give them a little bit of mass. But this is fun. This is something I didn't include in the other levels. This ability to get a little bit higher up here makes me wonder what kind of things we can add to the game. Having a few multi-balls in every level can also be handy to kind of speed things up, give you something to aim for. I do like how this is kind of where the fish is jumping, which is kind of handy. That's actually a really cool idea because it gives you something to jump off of directly, like that right here. Watch this. See if this works. Oh no, I jumped over it. I messed it up. Here we go. Let's do this one. Oh, maybe if I don't push anything. Maybe if I just stand on it, does that fling me up? Here it comes. Let's find out. Yes, it does. Okay. So even this is a good way to teach the player that you can bounce off the fish. Just by standing here, it works. Oh no, we got some dangerous ricochets going on. It flings you clear off to the right, but still it shows you that you can get a little boost going on from the fishies. So need to add a little bit of excitement to this level. Remember too, OLED, that we do have some permanent indestructible blocks too. And you can play around with the shape and size of the level itself. I do really appreciate that you went ahead and tightened up the camera so it's really centered on this level. That's some of the problems we have at our beginning levels, is the camera's either pushed a little too far back, you're not using all the real estate, but you've done a great job at doing that this week, so really good job. Like I say, we've got a new level designer working on the team. They've been here for about a month, and really excited at how fast they've picked up on everything and are making some strides. Here we go. Here we go. Course is cleared, baby. Once again, the blocks on the bottom. Ooh, this is neat. Okay. This is different. I like... Ooh, I fell... Oh, okay. I fell through the side. That makes sense. This is really cool. So that is hurting you. Because I keep... Now, I'm breaking my blocks. This is fascinating. This is a really interesting take on this. One of the questions I posed to our new level designer too was, with these larger blocks, they do look interesting, but we need to find a purpose for them. One of the things we could look at in changing the way we're creating those large projectiles with a massive effect. Maybe every time one of those breaks, one of those large projectiles falls out. Like to hear all your thoughts on that. That would create a lot more, or at least a high probability that a large projectile will fall out. It could even drop 2 of the smaller ones, like kind of in succession. Maybe even drops 2 or 3 that go in different directions at different speeds. That would create a lot of unique gameplay coming out of it. Man, my special platforms are almost all deceased now. Lots to think about, lots to adjust and lots to change. This really is game design. Like, you never really have a set idea. See, after that one breaks, now we could do something where those larger projectiles now come out of those. So we're not just getting at the beginning, you're getting those large projectiles from the smaller blocks, but maybe that would make sense as we talk about game progression, that we don't start introducing the larger sized bricks until later. They should have a different sound and completely different gameplay. So maybe when they get hit and they don't break, they release smaller shards. And then when they break, the whole thing breaks, it's a bigger shard that falls down, has that big area of effect, and we could play with the speeds of them. That would add some ramping of difficulty, especially as we add in the multi-balls and that kind of things throughout there. I would love to consider, as we go forward, this is more of Jonah, but also OLED as well. How could we create some random... Oh, now we're speeding up. We're on that last 30 seconds. That is really cool. We need... The music, I can't really tell that it's switching around. Sounds like the same music. But yeah, we want the heart pumping on that when it starts speeding up like that. Oh, and we missed it! False positive, baby! There we go. Now it's a real positive. Very cool. Very cool. And you see the background is fixed, so I didn't comment on it on that one. I really like some of these ideas. All right, here we go. Yeah, see the back is all fixed, so copy the trees on these ones and move them to that first level, or take out that whip level that I created altogether and make one of these ones the first one. That may be the best approach. Then you don't have to rework any of it because that one's not in good shape anyway. If you are interested or have purchased the game, man, we need feedback. We need playtesting feedback as soon as we can. I hear a garage door. My family may be home. I have not seen any power-ups in a while, so it's nice to see some power-ups again. No! We got to get this fixed. We've got to get this fixed. Oh, I love how I can still see like my green body inside that. We are making the character bigger when you get those. We need a good sound that kicks off when you get the power-ups. We need some success sounds. Oh, here we go. These rockets feel so awesome. And now they're gone. Super sad. I wonder how we can increase the joy of the space, the rockets. What we could do even for this big head thing, I wonder, is you get it until one of your blocks gets hit, or you lose your combo. Just something to think about, or maybe play with how long you get it or when they come back. But it is kind of a bummer. I always feel disappointed when it disappears. Something to consider. I want to make sure my audio is working. Nobody is talking, and that's cool. It is. It should be working. We should have audio, my friends. If you're just tuning in, thanks for checking out. This is Bricks Over Blocks. A beautiful early access indie game we're working on as a team. I've already mentioned it before. So those two trees look exactly the same in the background. So at least rotate one 180 degrees. They look too darn similar. Okay, we should have one more. Oh, it's the blue one hiding over there. I want to add a kind of either a feathering or an outline effect on the bricks, so they don't kind of get lost in the background like they are here. There we go, 42 points. All right, we did it. We did it, everybody. And what do you think? We do have some clock pickups you can get to give you some more time. Should we implement those? Currently, they're only in the timeless mode, but maybe they should be in the regular mode as well. We need to find some kind of technique or some replayable little activity you can do while you're playing, while you're breaking the bricks, to feel like there's a little bit more strategy in the game. One of those we could do is we talked about a pickup where it's magnetic, where the ball sticks to you, and then you can go aim it where you want it. There's just so much we could add to it, as long as it's intuitive and makes sense. All right, here we go. This is the final level. I think that this little skull should be up higher, especially if it's the final level. You're shrinking some of the bricks down. I would say don't do that. That feels weird. Not digging that. There we go. We got a pick up from that. There, look at that. Look at that action. That is what I'm talking about. I want more bricks now. Yeah, I would say as a rule of thumb, we need to come up with a metric for making bigger bricks or smaller bricks. I think we keep the one larger brick size that we have now, and that one has the large projectile if you hit it. Don't shrink the bricks. We want to stick to the metric for sure. I can already tell I don't like it. Do not like it. It's not readable. Looks weird. And I see what you're doing. You're trying to make pupils out of them. But yeah, let's not do that. And then, so what we could do is just have the regular size bricks, the larger bricks that have like the more dangerous projectiles, and I hit the death zone. Got to fix the death zone that come out of it. It's all about the gameplay. It's all about the gameplay, not necessarily the aesthetics. So I just hit that multi-block and it didn't explode. It didn't give... See that? Those aren't even working. I don't know if it's because we shrunk them. Talk to Jonah OLED about how to make sure that those multi-balls actually spawn the multi-balls. It's a setting in the details panel. When you click on the bricks, you can actually shuffle through how strong they are and the multi-ball section. There we go. Finding a lot of bugs, though. We're finding a lot of bugs. This is great. One thing I'm hoping to do more during the week 2 is a lot more playtests. I think it's another time to bring in my wife and kids, and then I need to, on my list of things to do this week, is actually email some people and find some more playtesters. I do have some plans to contact a potential publisher this week, or someone that will help find publishers. I discovered through a meeting I had with another local head of another indie company locally. And so that was really promising for those who are part of our story. We produced Bricks Over Blocks. We came up with our first iteration and published it on early access after only 8 weeks. Last year in November. The game quickly had over 80,000 people add it to its library when it was free. And we didn't really know what we were doing as far as publishing goes. And we moved it to a paid platform. We had over 20 positive reviews. We were getting shown on the front page. But as soon as you go paid from free, they hide all of your positive reviews. They all get hidden and grayed out so that that comes up as this level was given, this game was received as a free version. So that, anyway, it removed all of our positive reviews. We now have far fewer positive reviews because it's now paid and it's not shown as much. So that's our story right now. So we went early access. I think for anyone wanting to publish an indie game on Steam, do your research on the game type. Make sure it's the kind of game you want to make, but also one that is marketable. The games that you should not, from what I understand, the ones you should not make, unless you're just doing it for fun, are platformers and 3D platformers. Like 2D and 3D platformers you're not going to have a huge success on that. This game, though, where it's kind of a skill-based 3D platformer it's a 2D platformer with a twist. With the brick breaking challenge, I don't know where that ranks. I think it still ranks okay. I think it's a very streamable game too, but it's not quite polished to where we need it to really be successful. So we're hoping to do that by the end of the year, is really add the game feel. We have a whole list of mini maps, progression, a creative mode where you can create game levels and share them with your friends or other players. This feels like I need a clock here. This feels like I need a clock. Can we do this? I do like that it speeds up. But also, this is why you need those multi-balls. You really do. And I just died again. I hit the wall. Which feels like a bummer. Just avoid the wall, guys. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. We're going to have to replay this one. And I just realized this is after the skull. I thought the skull was the end level. All right, we're going to retry. Game over, baby. And once again, we need something underneath those blocks, whether it's water or something else. Jonah said, I checked the level with the small bricks. Yeah, Jonah, we should avoid those small bricks altogether. They were heart bricks. So if they're heart bricks, specifically, Jonah, maybe we should have, maybe we should have like a heart brick in really hard levels. That's just have a heart on them. I don't know. Maybe one with a question mark that kind of will spawn through the different things. Would that be too hard? Like, what if we had a brick that cycled through like every pickup we have? Oh, that's a cool idea. So depending on when the ball hits the brick, that's the object you get. Is that too crazy? So it'd be a special brick. A special, like, one-hit brick. That feels so cool. We need the sound effects when you transform into Widehead Dude. This level might be too hard. Because we don't have the multi-ball at all. We lost... We really need to keep... I think we need to keep our rocket head combo going up so we can get the rocket heads, but it feels like this one's reliant on the luck of the draw of getting some of these pickups. Jonah says we need icons for those. We need icons for everything. There we go. We got the rockets now. If that's all we need is icons, then I think we put our artists on that this week. I would like to test that out on some of the levels where we have some of the set pickups, and then they can randomly spawn too. But then we could make a level, okay, then especially in creator mode, Jonah, in creator mode, that would allow, like, what if you have a level where you're just getting tons of the rockets? And it's got, like, the permanent blocks that you can't break. So it becomes a shooting gallery level. Okay, and that makes me think, what if we have, yeah, a shooting gallery level. There we go. That's the ticket, though. This level, I forgot about the fish factor. Here we go. Now it's faster. I think we can do this. I forgot that you can rely on the fish to speed up some of the stuff. We have 20 seconds. And the wide head. Here we go. We're shooting the rockets. Got it. That's what I'm talking about, Jonah. All right. All right. Okay, here's the cave. Do we have sound now? We do. I can hear it now. I can hear the sound. That's great. Here comes a bat. I missed it. I missed the bat. Ooh, I love the fireballs. I love the different look of the fireballs compared to the city. So in the forest, we need a new type of fireball specific to each level. Those are so cool. So, what do you think? That is awesome. Jonah, what do you think about that? About those, they can happen occasionally, but when you break one of the large blocks, that's when these big ones come down, and they're scary. It's like, oh man, that's gonna blow a big hole in your floor. Look at all this action that's happening. This feels so good. Yeah, buddy. Oh, we missed it. We flew up. Yeah, let's see if we can jump. See, it's a give and take, man. You gotta either protect your blocks or jump off the bats. We need a new sound effect too when you jump off of them. Like, it really needs to pay off. Like a rewarding sound, like whoosh, boom, you know, boom. Oh, see that? Proximity came in, didn't really hit it. Another false positive, which I'm okay with. It's kind of like, oh, is it going to hit it? Nope, it didn't hit it. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy to hit it. There we go. Okay, so we'll put that on our list, Jonah. We need icons for pickups. I still feel like we need some more. I know we're not trying to add things to the game, but I think that will help. By and by. Okay, we're gonna play a few of those, then we're gonna skip ahead. I want to see if we can get to the factory level, because if I can get to the factory level, this will be the official debut of the Bricks Over Blocks factory level. Man, I remember these are the first game levels I implemented. So fun. Oh yeah, here we go. Got the large area effect. It just feels good and creates more pandemonium. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna exit. I can add a will spawn big fireball variable that OLED eye can turn on for specific bricks he adds. And I think those should be for, yeah, we could do that. So we have a fireball like those dangerous bricks. Okay, that worked. Play, we're gonna go to story mode again, but this time we're gonna go past. So with the controller, here's a problem we have. I can't scroll down. So we have levels past here that I have to grab my mouse and scroll down. What can we do? How can we fix that? I wonder. So I can scroll up and down as I go up and down these. So let's start on level 20 then. Here's level 20. Oh, I remember this one. This one might be easier now that I have, we have all the pickups and like the large things that go through. There we go. Punched a big hole through. Yeah, baby. Yeah, big head. So I want to send this through that gaping hole I made. Didn't do it. Okay. Oh, it's so dangerous now, dude. So dangerous. There we go. We got big head again. We got, yes. Let's kick off the multi-balls. Things are going to get nuts. It's going to be hard to protect my my blocks now. But I think we can... No, we missed one. Oh, bummer. We lost our combo. We need like community high scores too on these. Like to see who can get the highest score on each level. Okay, let's protect the blocks. Here we go. One more multi-ball. One multi-ball to rule them all. We'll get my large head. Here we go. Protection. Come on, I want some of the rocket pickups. There was one. There we go. Oh no, we didn't protect him. Oh shoot. No more pickups for me. I remember playing this last time without all these extra bonuses, and this was a hard level to beat. Is that the... Oh, there's like a clicking sound now when I'm losing my big-headedness. Come on, hit that one. No, okay. This may pose a problem. There we go. I need some pickups. We need some pickups. The bats can't get that high. Love those bats up there on the top. That is so cute. Okay, we got you. That was a tough one. 50 seconds, come on. Come on, give me a rocket, dude. No rockets. Nothing for me. Hey, what do you think that there's a higher probability to get a pickup the last 30 seconds? Is that too rubber bandy? Is that too cheap? Let me know. Let me know, Jonah, what you think. Oh, shoot. And I lost my combo. Things are speeding up now. Double whammy there. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. Okay, let's send it up in the corner there. That looks good. That looks good. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Look at that. Oh, okay, one more. One more. Okay, here we go. Heck yeah, dude. That was awesome. The ticking sound is actually you, Gabe. Ha ha ha. I'm making a ticking sound? All right. All right. This could be it. This could be the day. That was a good level. We need some sound. We need some... You did a ticking sound in one of your live streams? I recorded it and used it as a sound effects? That's so cool. Tick-tock, tick-tock. That is funny, Jonah. You are a creative dude. That's why I love having you on the team. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. We have one more. I thought that was the last one. This level is crazy. See, if we added some more of those, like, big explosives on here. Explosives, I'm saying it weird. This one could really be a crazy level. Let's try and... Oh, I was going to try and protect all the... I hate calling them blue balls, but that's what they are. Here we go. See, now we have the danger ones. Protect the bricks. Protect the blocks. Sorry. Destroy the bricks. Protect the blocks. I always meant... it's hard to jump up there. Okay, let's get some of those. Oh, we lost our... All our multi-balls were destroyed. No! We needed that. Those precious explosives. Okay, we've got 2 minutes, guys. I hope we can get... I don't know if we're gonna get to the... I don't know if we're gonna get to the endless mode today. It doesn't sound like we have a ton of... It sounds like it was some UI, some score saving we have in the endless mode, which are great updates. But I'm... Oh, look, I got up here. This is great. Come on, dude. So, if I can somehow... Oh, shoot. I need that. There we go. I think the bat hit it back up. Here, let's see. Can I jump up this side? I can! Yes! Yes! Destroy! Destroy! Jump on him, dude. Jump on him! Okay, let's get that. This feels good. This feels like a record. This feels like a record. And we got the big destruction piece. Come on, some of these have got to hit that last one. Are you kidding me? That's my sound? The tick, tick, tick? It sounds like a real clock. Okay, let's send this fireball straight up. Got you. Gotcha, buddy. Very cool, very cool. Level cleared! Oh, we have more. It makes sense. We added about 5 forest levels, so it would make sense. I'd probably have like 5 more of these levels. Which level is this? 22? Okay, so let's quit. Let's try... Wait, that's the last one though. No, I forgot. This is a progression thing. Maybe we save... Maybe we'll save the... Scroll down. Maybe we'll save the factory level for another stream. We've got about 20 minutes before our team meeting. Get that heart. Let's see if we can blast through this level. Literally, we're getting these rockets. Let's protect our blocks so we have our combos up so we can get more pickups. There's our big-headedness. Wide head, as it's called. The wide format. There's that ticking sound that apparently I recorded, or I made on a live stream that Jonah recorded. Here we go. There we go. Okay. No. No. Yeah, I think basing it off of combos is a good idea, but then also if we can get some icons for like the rockets and some of the other pickups, having those as something the designer can just place within the level is a great idea too, especially for creative mode. You can come up with some interesting customizable levels. The other one that we're adding that I don't think has been fully used yet, or we don't fully know how it's going to work, is the wrench or the repair mode, which I think didn't Zach make icons for all of these? Could you use the same, just a piece of static mesh from the object itself? Would that be okay? Asking for a friend. Where am I? I'm up top. See, I really want that rocket pickup, but it's in the lava. I don't know if I can survive if this goes fast. No! Shoot. That was expensive. Okay, let's... Come on, hit that one. There we go. Hit that one. Okay, we got the multis. Thank you! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well done. Here we go. Next. High score of 9,769. This is an interesting level, is it not? Okay, come on. Let's do this. Ah, shoot. This is one where I think I can rage some combos. By doing that, oh, we didn't hit straight up. There we go. There we go. No! Okay, we got this back up. Yes! Oh, there's a big one. Shoot. We got rockets! We got rockets. Let's do this. Oh, we lost them. We're so good for a minute. More rockets. And the rockets' red glare. My favorite power-up is the rockets. They just feel so yum. So good. And they're gonna feel so much better when we get some new sounds on them too. Here we go, here we go. Oh, we got one more. We got one more. There, we got you. We got you, buddy. I can try using the model Zach made for the power-up bricks. Yeah, just something to think about. I mean, we could look at some icons too, some iconography if that doesn't work. You could also take like a screenshot of them too and use that, just even a render, and we can make an icon. Zach is bananas at that. I'm excited to share some of Zach's artwork on social media today. I call this the hamburger stage. So OLED, if you're watching, if you look up in the corners here, these are those indestructible blocks we were talking about. So we've got a bunch of them made in those different shapes. I actually think there should be one more of those in front of it. It should fill up the whole space. But you can use those to like change the... Oh, I love it that hit off of the bat to change that. So I like this one because it's got all these dangers that are going to fall right above the bridge eventually here. And so it's imperative that you return the projectiles. Because it's going to be bananas. See that? Because that will just knock a hole in the bridge and make things dangerous for you. Okay. We're losing all our multi-balls. Oh, Had to choose. Had to choose to protect or destroy. Protect or destroy. Here we go. Here we go. I will make sure I get YouTube up and running. Or sorry, Twitch. For when I do the live stream next time. Just keep thinking about how far this game has come since November. I mean, this art was in a lot of really cool stuff, but a lot of really good design decisions have happened since then that I'm really happy about. Originally, those blue balls damaged your blocks as well, but we decided it was way too punishing. But it could be something that we bring back. Maybe they do even less damage, though, than the power ball, the primary ball. Let's call the multi-balls secondary ball. I don't know what to call them. We could call them secondary balls. Or just multi-balls. That sounds... Look at that! That is awesome. Oh, no. And we've lost a bunch of our bridge. That felt so good. I think we need about 5 more missiles. What do you think, Jonah? You'd add like 5 more missiles to the missile parameter. The how many missiles variable. Okay, that one's still alive, though. That was a false positive. That was another false positive. That was a positive. Boom. And we need some sound effects there. Yeah, with some da-da-da-da. Well done. I need some kind of sound that, like, the victory. Pierre, I need a victory sound on that. Oh, we're still playing. We're still playing the cave. I don't think we're going to make it to the factory level today, and we're not going to make it to... We're not going to make it to endless mode. So check this out. I mean, this is story mode. Already, I'm like 40 minutes in, and we didn't even start at the beginning, guys. So we've already got 40 minutes to an hour of gameplay. So the idea with the endless modes is we unlock different versions of the endless mode as you complete the story mode. And maybe we do the same thing with creative mode. How do we have that open right at the beginning? We can also have a progression on... Look at this. We're going to destroy... Our whole world's going to get destroyed. Let's open some of these. It's like Christmas for Blocky. Up here. But at what cost? You come up here and you have fun smashing these bricks. Okay, I've got to protect that one. I've got to protect that one. That one's too much. Yeah, let's keep that going. No, we lost one. Here comes another biggie. Let's do this. Okay, we got the rockets. And the rockets, red glare. Okay. That was awesome. That was a fun round. That was a fun round. We need a success sound right there. Boom, you did it. Well done. Jonah says, yes, missiles get used up too fast. So good. That was so good. Oh, we have another one, guys. We are not going to make it. We're going to have to debut the factory level at another time. And I want to just keep playing. That's how fun this is. I think once everything is really tuned, I'm interested to see like who gets like the world record on these things. Boom, baby. Yeah, we're up top. Okay, let's light this up. Let's light this up. Oh, we gotta protect. We gotta protect. No, we gotta protect. There's too much. There's too much going on, guys. Gotta keep sending these up. Oh, here comes some big ones. Gotta get the big ones. Yeah, baby. Wow. That was an awesome level. That was so cool. We gotta survive now. We're on the end here. Keep it going. Keep it going. Try and get that guy. There we go. That was awesome. Once again, give me that victory sound. So, do we have a time bonus on here? for kicking butt like that, Jonah. So we have 166 plus times bricks destroyed, 2 heart pickups, highest combo count 39. We need a time bonus. I did that so fast. That's how you should, like, 20,000 points. It should be like, yeah, we need some time bonus for that. Oh, look at this. It's the factory level, my friends. But it needs to be lit. We need some lighting. This is where you copy the lighting from the other levels, OLED. And these aren't breaking. No, yeah, they are. I love the little drones. Okay, we're gonna end it here. Jonas says no time bonus out of this list. I need to take this feedback in court. What is it? Organize it for my meeting today. Everybody, thanks for watching. This was the official debut of the factory level, but it's not lit yet, so I can consider that it's not kind of it's not really a debut yet. So we will show it soon. It needs to be lit. All right, everybody, have a fantastic day. We're going to turn off the stream.